Good morning, Oklahoma, and welcome to Cow-Calf Corner. Well, it's the end of 2022, and as we reflect back on this year, it has been a year that probably a lot of us in the cattle business would like to forget and just dismiss it. And as tempting as that would be, the reality is there's a lot of lessons we could learn from 2022 that can make us a better manager and prepare us to be better managers in the future in the cow-calf business. And we reflect back, and our first thoughts are drought, high input cost, more drought, excessive heat, nighttime lows through the summer, never getting below 80, 85 degrees for lengthy stretches of time. And again, it's easy to want to forget it, but there are some things there that we can reflect back on and learn from. I will say, with 2022 just about in our rearview mirror, if it didn't test your resilience and your resourcefulness, you probably didn't own any cattle in Oklahoma in the past 12 months. That being said, let's think about some things we can take away from this year to help us in the future. First thing that I reflect back on in the past year is that the cattle business is based on having available forage that cattle can graze and eventually turn into beef. And although every segment of the beef industry is not exclusively based on forage consumption, when you lack available forage to graze, it is really tough to balance your input equation with your level of production equation. It is next to impossible to do that. Second lesson that I think about from the past year is that you need to be preparing for droughts when you're in normal weather patterns and getting a normal amount of rainfall, and you need to prepare for normal weather patterns and normal rainfall when you're actually in a drought. That's a challenge, but if we can manage to do that, it positions our operation to capitalize on the opportunities that present themselves in the form of low cattle inventories, which we're in right now and probably going to continue to see for a while, which is what makes me very bullish on the future and the marketing potential for cattle for the foreseeable future as a result. Third thing that I reflect on from the past year is that cattle are very adaptive creatures. God blessed them with a ruminant digestive system. It is interesting. If we are willing to do the math, know what the nutritional requirements of our cows are, try to get creative and innovative in a lot of cases, there's a lot of different ways to actually maintain a cow herd and survive the situations that we've been going through. Fourth thing that I reflect back on is that if you will follow proper culling criteria in times that you need to reduce your inventory, you end up with a much better cow herd emerging from that. And that's a positive. The fifth thing that a year like this reminds us is not just the cattle, we've also got to take care of the soil and the plants. And my final thought about the past year is that the tough times in the cattle business, if you learn from them, can make you a better manager in the future. With that, it's been interesting since I started writing for Cow-Calf Corner and doing these sun-up segments. I get a lot of questions from people. How do you decide what your weekly topic is going to be? I will tell you that the easiest part of 2022 was having a weekly topic because it seemed like we had a new heat and drought related crisis that we needed to provide information on every week. I don't know that I've been able to provide any silver bullets, but hopefully the information that we put out has been helpful. And with that, I wish all cattlemen and women the best of luck in 2023 and a happy new year to all of us. Thanks for being with us again on Cow-Calf Corner.